On to race number 7, then the second last on the programme. Class 3, 1650 here, with Circuit Hassler dropping back into Class 3 company where he won it previously. Hank's Decision 5th last time out, course and distance behind King Gunky. Tang Fleming was runner-up in that race. Some Street Somewhere makes his all-weather debut. 60-60 also coming out of the King Gunky race. He finished third. Remarkable's first up, won 2 of 4 on the all-weather last season. Elusive State goes up in class. He's on a hat-trick as well. One at the back end of last season. First up, this Sam's Love goes up in class, and Wampoa Star with a pacifier on for the first time. Yeah, he's a good form reference, certainly, isn't he, King Gunky? Good to slow for the speed map here. Blocker D. Some Street Somewhere. Now, he went forward in a recent trial, but I don't know whether that's going to suit. I mean, he's been running on strongly, which has been catching my eye, and obviously a few others. Sam's Love potentially could roll forward, Circuit Hassler. And then you've got Tang Fleming drawn deep. Maybe he rolls on, 60-60, so good to slow, but potentially a little bit closer to good. That was with a Kiwi accent.
As you say, it was, thanks, I understood. Really nice work from Some Street Somewhere. He's up and trip for the first time as well, so that's why they might go forward with him, but he's going well. Here's Biz Power. Now, we're working with Master Benini on the inside. You can take note of this because he's running around earlier on, and they're going just as good as each other. Biz Power is going okay. Blinkers will go back on him for his run, and Remarkable comes into this race fresh. Another horse we know that really likes the surface, but again, he's got a little awkward draw, and barrier number 12 has Remarkable.
All right. Big price at the moment, 16.5.9 as well. We'll start off, though, with Tang Fleming. We've seen this run earlier on, in actual fact, with King Genki scoring. Well, he was a winner all bar at the post, really, wasn't he, Tang Fleming?
Yeah, it's going to be tougher, though, for him, isn't it, on Wednesday night from barrier 14. Neil Callan will have to weave a little bit of magic here. But the horse is going well, so if you're willing to take the little chance that he can get in and get some cover, or even roll forward and find the front and then get some cover, then you'll be well rewarded, but I'm going to let it go.
Yeah, I'm going to let him go. I'm just worried about the draw for it.
It's not easy for me.
Yeah. All right, OK, so Tang Fleming's got some work to do from out wide. Elusive State, though, can't stop winning at the moment. Let's hear from jockey Chad Schofield.
Chad, Elusive State, he's had a change of trainer since the off-season. How much of a difference has that made?
I think a really big difference. He's going very well in his new stable. He's a happy horse, he's fit and healthy, and his win first up this season was quite impressive on the grass, and switching back to the dirt where we know how well he performs. We've got a lovely draw lightweight and it looks good for him.
Is he better on one than the other, surface-wise?
Well, his form says dirt, but his win on the turf the other day was pretty strong, but he's just a lovely, honest horse, and you know, he's just done very well since moving to Tony Millard.
He's had a freshen-up. You rode him in a trial recently. What was your take on that trial?
He trialled very well. He had a quiet trial, and I just peeled him out down the straight and let him cruise to the line. He felt very nice, so yeah, looking forward to the race.
Any concerns about getting up to Class 3 as well?
I don't think so. He's got the lightweight and a good draw. I think it's a really nice race for him.
All right, Elusive State going well. The Tony Millard stable going well, sitting on top of the premiership at the moment, along with Jimmy Ting.
Yeah. I'm going to tip him. I think he looks hard to beat. He's a horse that's performed well on the surface already in the past.
Yeah, no, he looks really hard to beat. I've got one to beat him, but I think he'll run well.
All right, I wonder if this is the horse, Some Street Somewhere. We can see him trialling here back on the 19th. Over the 1200.
Yeah, it is. Funny enough. I think Some Street Somewhere, I've been waiting for him to get up to a mile. He's come up to the mile here on the dirt. He looks, he's got all this American pedigree through him as well. And I just think he's going to be really tough to beat. Actually, Irish pedigree more than American through the dam side.
He beat Turin Red Star in this trial. Look at him being pushed on. We know he went very close on Sunday. Will they ride him forward from 13, Paul, or will they ride him back? Because his last few efforts have been closing off.
Well, yeah, they've been closing off over shorter distances, up to the 1650. I think there's a spot outside the leader, so it's there if they want to.
OK. All right, but Elusive State is our favourite, but you're taking him on.
Yeah, I've got him in for second, though. I think he'll run very well, Elusive State, and it was a good win from him last time. But Some Street Somewhere on top. He came with some really good form from New Zealand. Blinkers off and the visor on. Elusive State second. Sam's Love, he's another one that really trials well on the surface, has run well on it in the past. And 60-60, we saw him earlier on when he ran third behind King Genki. It wasn't a bad run from him. So I went 5, 12, 13 and 7, but 5 at the price there, 2.9, still an each way price.
Yeah, another competitive race. You can make a case for a number of horses. I ended up going with Elusive State. I just kept coming back to him. I think he won so well on the turf last start. Trial well again for Chad Schofield, and we know he seemingly is a better horse on the dirt. So with a good barrier, he should get a nice run. Some Street Somewhere does look a really nice horse. Good trial. My value runner for the night will be Biz Power. That bit of track work Paul highlighted was terrific. He's finally come up with a good barrier, and that coincides with blinkers going back on and 60-60. So 12, 5, 6, 7. I've given way there to Sam's Love. He's a chance. Flash Famous, I think, is a chance. Remarkable, obviously, loves the surface too. So it's a good competitive race.
It certainly is, yeah. We've all got the 5, 7 and 12, though, in our numbers there in race number 7. One more race to go then, plus all the best bets. That comes up next.